to figure out what angle to put this at. So you guys.
And then I could see just from my computer, this is the video that you are going live with, and I can let you know if the screen's good.
So does that look pretty good?
Cool, I see you. I'm your one viewer.
Okay, so you can see me. I got plenty of room. You see my feet. You listen to the music real quick. I tell you, this is gonna.
Yeah.
Come on, music. Okay, so can you hear me talking? Hey, everybody, how you doing? Or is the music?
Oh, it's perfect.
That's
yep,
perfect?
I can.
Okay, all right.
Awesome.
All right, so do we need to turn anything off for now? Or we don't want to end the stream, right?
I say we just let it run, because like I said, it's just me and you that are logged into this right now.
Okay.
And then in 8 minutes, I'll go make it go live. And I could just send you a text message before I press the go live button.
Okay.
So you can know that you're going to be broadcasted then.
Okay, so I'll put that by my computer. I'm going to go close some doors and things so it's not all distracting over there.
Okay.
Okay? I hope this works.
I think we did it.
I hope so. Yeah. Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes then.
Okay, great. I'll send you a text message before we press that button so you'll know.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thanks, Colleen. Bye-bye.
What you doing outside? I don't think you want to stay in here this time, do you? Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to stay in here? I don't think you're going to want to. Oh. I'm doing fine. I'm getting ready to do a Zoom class here in a couple of minutes, so. What's up? Right. Did you get my email though? About the, I have a class I'm doing through the JCC. I'll make myself a note right now and I will send you, the link. So at least on Tuesdays, you want to take a class. No, you can take it online. Yeah, okay. Oh, but you guys can watch me, huh? What you doing, sweetie? What's wrong, baby? I'm gonna sit there and watch. Going well. All right. Good morning, everybody. My name is Colleen, and I'm going to teach this exercise class today. Many of you know me from the line dance class or maybe from the drumming class, and I'm very excited to be here. I'm ready for a workout. I hope you guys are too. I am going to be using a chair, and I also have weights that I'm going to be using. If you do not have weights, you can use water bottles, or you can just use the own weight of your arms and your hands, okay, whatever we're doing. So you don't have to worry about that, all right? Also, I am going to be doing some of the workout standing and some of it sitting, but you can sit down at any point of the workout. Okay, so I'm going to start with a little standing, just a little standing warm up, and then we'll sit down and we'll be up and down a little bit. But please feel free to sit down whenever you need to, and I'll be reminding you to drink water, but also drink water whenever you need to also. Okay, we got music, let's go. Maybe just a little gentle march, march, march. Pumping two. Now, if you feel like you need a lot of cardio today, you can lift those knees up a little bit higher, or you can bring it down lower. If you're sitting in a chair, I'm just going to be sitting here and just marching like this, okay? So just make your accommodations. Ready? So marching, march, march, march. Good. Let's take a little side step. So I'm going to go step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. I'm going to add a little sway. Sway. Take those arms. Get a little side to side. Boom. Good. Right now, I'm going to take them into biceps. Biceps. Bring those arms up. And I'm going to add a hand curl. You're sitting in a chair. Just keep doing the biceps. Bringing that heel up towards my buttocks. Perfect. Back to center. March it out and march. March, march. Let's go. Warm up those shoulders a little bit. Bring your hands up to the side. I'm going to take them in and out. In and out. Good. In and out. What a beautiful day we have out today. We're so lucky to live in Tucson. All right. And last one. Good. Now I'm going to add some squats. So I'm going to go down for two. If I'm sitting in my chair, I'm just going to squeeze my glutes. Down and squeeze those glutes. Down, squeeze those glutes. Good. My heart is lifted. Let's do two more. Down, two. Like we're sitting in that chair. Down, two, and up. Good. Now give me those arms up. Left foot forward. I'm going to take it down and up, down and up, down and up. Get some flexibility in those shoulders. Good. Good. All right. Last one. Back to center. Lift up those heels. Either seated or standing. Lift and lift and lift. Get a nice stretch. Lift and lift and lift. Good. Last one. Now I'm just going to tap my toes to the side. Little toe tap, tap, tap. Get a little shoulder lift. Lift, 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 lift. Now I can roll that back. Now if my shoulders are uncomfortable, I can just bring the fingers to the shoulders. Otherwise, I can get this nice full rotation. Back the other way. And we're swimming. All the way down. Good. All the way right. Looking good. I miss you guys. Hopefully we'll all be back together again soon. Back to center. Give me some hips right here. So double hips. Double, double, double. Waking those hips up this morning. Let's single it out and single, 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 single. And I'm going to take it for a little roll. Take it to the back, all the way around to the front. To the back. Let me reverse it back the other way. Take it back. Having to be inside might be a little bit stiffer than normal, so we're going to good stretching. Bend those knees. And I'm going to get my pelvis back and forth. Okay, so just the pelvis is rocking back and forth. I want to keep my shoulders and my knees stable if possible. I can do that in a chair also. Just tucking that pelvis in and back. And you can roll. Roll. Give that nice roll. Perfect. Back the other way. Roll. And roll. Good. All right, bring it back to center. Give me some heels to the front. So little heels. Heels, heels, heels. I can keep it down low, or I can add a bigger lever, or I can add a little bounce. Okay, so you can kind of cater it to what works for you. And reach, reach, reach. Good. Now I'm going to take my toes to the front, and I'm going to take those hands out to the side. I'm going to do little pulls with those hands. The palms are facing towards me. A little toe tap, tap, tap. If there's any point where you can't do, let's turn this to back. You can't do both the hands and the feet, do one or the other. Just keep moving, keep smiling. Take those hands and pulse them to the top. Pulse, 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 good. And pulse them down here, and down, 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 good. All right, looking good. Back to center, and march, 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 march. All right, I'm going to take my heels to the outside now. So I'm going to take them out, 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 out. So I want to open up those inner thighs. Inside of those thighs get a little tight sometimes. I'm going to add some arms. I'm going to pull back, pull back. And you can move your arms in any way that feels good for you. Pull, pull, pull. Good. Now I'm going to take it overhead and pull down. I'm seated in the chair. I'm just using those hands best I can, taking those heels to the outside. And pull, pull, pull. Back to center, right here. March it out. I'm going to pull back a little. I'm going to open up my pecs here in front. A little pulse to the back, bringing those shoulder blades together. Back, back, good. Pulse. That feels good, really good for our posture. All right, now I'm going to take it down by my side. I'm going to take it down. Give me a little knock, knock, down. Knock, knock. By the side, knock, knock. Perfect. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and open those hands out to the side. Give me a nice chest expansion and a nice big hug. We all need big hugs right now, don't we? Nice big hug. Perfect. Last one. Back to center, march it out. I'm going to do a little diagonal reach. The arm and the legs. I'm going to reach and back, and reach and back, reach and back. And you can do that quicker if you want. So I can go reach, 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 or I can say slow. Now I'm going to meet across the middle, and reach, and reach, and reach. Good, last one. Good, make a nice big inhale, and exhale. I'm going to grab a sip of water, and I'm going to get my chair. So we're going to come down to the chair now. So get yourself comfortable. I usually sit a little bit more out to that edge so that I can move my legs a little better. And we're going to start by extending that right leg to the side. A nice long extension. Back, boom, and back. Extend, extend, extend. Okay, you can stay here at the slower pace, or if you want, you can speed it up. So I take it out, out, out. So be honest with yourself and do what feels good for you today. Out, out. Again, I can do it slow if I want to. Slow, and slow, slow, and slow. Good, now I'm going to take my toes and pick them across. I'm going to reach, 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 reach. How's everybody doing? Doing good? Doing good? That's good. Me too. Nice reach. I get a little twist from the torso here, so I'm kind of counterbalance. Let's take that now for double toes. So I'm going to go double and double. Little toes come across for 2, 2, and 2. Excellent. All right, bring it back to center. Uh-oh. Somebody's coming to visit us. All right, let's take that knee high to the outside. Take it out and down. Out and down. Nice and high into the outside. Out and out. My poor dog doesn't know what to think about having my husband at home all the time. He's used to us being gone most of the day. He's getting walked a whole lot more than normal. Out and back. Out and back. All right, come back to center, just march. Bring your hands together, and you're going to look like a little brush. 2, cha-cha-cha. 2, cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Maybe you can add the feet, or just do the hands first. Hands, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. So we do quick steps, quick, quick, quick. 1, 2, quick, quick, quick. Let's try that with our feet. So I'm going to go 1, 2, quick, quick, quick. 2, quick, quick, quick. Quick, quick, quick. Quick, quick, quick. Quick, quick, quick. Good. Little cha-cha. You can bring it forward and back too if you want to. So I go forward and then foot. Cha-cha-cha. Go. Cha-cha-cha. Forward. Sorry about the song. That's songy. Cha-cha-cha. Forward. And forward. Good. Now we take it out and out for little jacks. Take it out and out. Now I can do this with one leg at a time too. I can take the arms up here. So really just kind of whatever feels good for you, or you can take everything and go for it. Out and out. Perfect. There you go. And last one. Good. Back to center and march. Let's do one last little stretch in here. Reach those hands out to the side. Take it all the way across the body. Good. And reach. Take it all the way across the body. Again. Reach. And all the way across. And reach. All right, we're going to finish up with our V step. That V step, I'm going to take it kind of diagonal, diagonal, back, back. Okay, so right foot forward, forward left, back, back. Okay, so front, to side, back. You can add the arms if you want to. Good, back, back. One more time, slow. Let's take it to speed now. So front, side, back together, front, side, back. Good. Last one. Back to center, a little bounce here. Get the little shoulders kind of roll in. Shake it out a little bit. Let my hands hang loose here. Good. Now we'll start with that left foot. So I'm going to go front, side, back. Call some V step. We look at the shape of our legs. Just make a little V with our feet. So front, side, back, together, front, side. Now let's take the speed both times here. So front, side, and back, and back, front, side, and back. Good. Last one. Give me a nice breath here. And let's exhale. Good. One more breath. And exhale down. Okay, so we're doing a little bit of leg strengthening now. Okay, so I'm going to lift up that leg a little bit. I'm going to flex and point. See what I'm doing with foot? Flex and point, flex, point, flex, and point. Then I'm going to circle that foot. Take it back the other way. Keep those feet nice and flexible. Other side, lift it up. And let's flex and point, flex and point, flex. Give me a nice circle, one way. Perfect, take it back the other way. Good, and bring it down. All right, we're going to do a knee lift and extension. So I'm going to lift up to my chest. I'm going to extend it out nice and long. Bring it back into the chest and bring it down. Other leg. I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to extend. In. And bring it down. Now let's take it a little faster. So I'm going to take it up. Extend. Change legs. Up. Extend. And down. Up. Extend. And sit up nice and tall. Let's do one more each side. Up, extend, and down, and up, extend, back, and down. Good. Now I'm going to extend my leg nice and long, and I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to take it down. So let's do that for 8 each leg. So lift it up and down. Using that core and kind of hinging right here from the hip. And 4, and 5, just as many as you can, 6, and 7, and 8. Excellent. Bring that leg in. I'm a big wiggler, so anytime you think feels a little tight, go ahead and just move things. If you need to stand up, move around, or get extra water. Okay, go ahead and pull that toe up, so I'm going to lift it up and down. So let's take that for 8. So 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to have you take your hands, and I'm going to push my hands against my thighs, and at the same time, I'm going to push my thighs out, so a little resistance. So I'm not going to be able to tell if you guys are really doing it, but only you will know that when you push the thighs out and the hands in, you can feel it all the way into the shoulders and into your pecs. So let's hold that level. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So usually I can feel that kind of all in my legs, a little bit in my core and up here. Now I'm going to take my fists and I'm bringing between my thighs down. And I push out and I push the thighs in. Now when you do this, you end up feeling it more in the pelvic wall and the inner thighs and kind of here low in the abdominal muscles. All right, good. We're going to do that one more time each side. Now, since I can't interact with you guys right here, if you have any questions or additions or comments, please make sure that the community life hears about them, and then they'll pass it on to me. So go ahead and let's push out and push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. I'm going to take my fists, bring them inside. All right, and I'm going to push in with my thighs, out with my fists. Push, push, push. Excellent. All right, let's come back to center. Now I'm going to do a single lift, knee lift. Single and single, single. Switch sides. Single and single, single, single. Okay? Now I'm going to come back and take speed. So I'm going to go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and switch sides. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to alternate. We're going to go knee and down, knee and down, knee and down, knee and down. Good. All All right, now if you want to, take it to speed. So I'm gonna go up, up, up. Or you can do it slow. So either way, work within your range of motion and your endurance. And you can always build up. We'll be back again here on Friday. All right, good. And let's bring that back to center. Give it a little march, march, march. All right, I'm gonna say freeze every once in a while. And I want you to see how quickly you can freeze when I say that. Okay, so marching away, march, freeze. Did you guys get that? How long did it take you? March, 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 freeze. You know, I probably gave it away because I start to freeze before we can do this. All right, stop. Did I catch it, you guys? I didn't say freeze. All right, good. All right, back to center. One more nice inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's go ahead and let's stand up. If you don't want to stand, you can still just squeeze the glutes. We're going to work a little bit on some squats. Really important exercise to do so that we can get in and out of chairs, in and out of cars, dinner table, off the toilet. Okay, so we're going to start with a 2 count down, 2 count up. So I have a chair right here handy. If I need to, I can go all the way down to the chair and then come back up, or I can go just above the chair and come back up. Okay, so I want to make sure that my hips are back, my knees are aligned over my ankles, my heart is lifted, and I usually take my arms out in front to kind of help counterbalance, and then bring it out. So take it down for 2, and up, and down for 2. And you can go down just a little bit, but maybe you're just going to go right here, just a little squat. And maybe you're holding on to your walker right now, or the side of the counter, or the back of your chair. Okay, so there's lots of different ways that you can do this. All right, and last one. All right, so now I'm going to take it down for 3 and up for 1. Let's go. So I'm going to go down, 2, 3, up, 1, down, 2, 3, up, 1, down, 2, 3, up, 1, down, 2, 3, up, 1. Switch that around. So now we're going down for 1, come up for 3. So I'm going to go down, up, 2, 3, and down, up, 2, 3, and down, up, 2, 3, and down, up, 2, and 3. Good. All right, so we're just going to do some easy little patterns here. And you can just do step touches or marching if you're in your chair. Otherwise, stand up, maybe join me. I'm going to take a double step to the right. So I'm going to go double step and double step, double step, double, little push, and push. I'm going to change the hands with a little scoot. Get a little jump on the end there. Scoot, scoot. Good. So you get that little, kind of like the backup singers from Michael Jackson back in the day. All right. Last one. Give me some hitchhikers here. So I'm going to back up and hitchhiking. So taking that thumb and bring it back and back. Take it back and back. Good. Now I'm going to change that. Next time around, we're going to do what's called rows. I'm pulling it in. So I'm going to pull in, hold. So I'm still doing that step together step. I could do it just in place here too. I could march. I could sit in my chair, do the same actions. All right, so we'll do that double step, in place, or in the chair. All right, now I'm going to pull down, a little angle here, pull down, and pull down. Excellent, you guys looking good. Pull down. Last one, each side. Good, now I'm going to come forward. 1, 2, 3, and touch, back, and touch. 1, 2, 3, and touch. 1, 2, 3, and touch. Good, and 1, 2, 3, touch, and back. Good, give me a little side tap. Side tap. I'm going to lift those arms straight up. Like that little Superman. All right, and let's take the hands down to the back. Pushing back, a little pulse back, push back, back. Shoulders are lifted, heart's lifted. Perfect. All right, Come back to center. I'm going to come forward on the left foot now. I'm going to come forward. Nope. Left foot, sorry. Forward. I'm mirroring you, so I get confused sometimes. Forward and tap back. So we're kind of doing like a little one-legged squat here. 3 and tap. If you're seated in your chair, you can just march 1, 2, 3 and tap. So I go 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay? I can stand in place and do it. I can do it seated. Tap and back. Perfect. Back to center and march. March, march. How we doing? Everybody's breathing a little bit here. If you're not breathing enough, then you need to lift those knees higher. All right, move a little faster. Move those arms higher. Okay, we're gonna give you a little soccer kick. So I'm gonna lift the heel up, 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 up. Good. I'm just kind of turning that heel in and up. Now maybe you can turn it out, 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 out. Turn it out. Good. Bring it back to the center. March it out. March, march. All right, I'm going to take it back to my toes, to the front. So I'm going to push, push, push. Again, I could be seated, pushing those toes out, pushing those hands out. And as I was saying earlier, if you kind of get confused, it's my first time working out with me, you get confused between using both the legs and the hands, pick one or the other. So don't be too rough on yourself. All right, and back to center, and march, march, march. All right, how's everybody doing? Looking good? All right, getting that heart rate up a little bit. All right, give me a little leg lift. I'm going to lift side, lift side, lift side. I can do it slow to start, lift. Now, this would be a really good time if you're feeling a little off balance. Hold on to the chair, lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. Maybe you can do it faster to the beat. Lift, lift, lift. Or maybe you can just push down, push. That's all up to you. Perfect. Okay. Come back to center. March it out. March, march. All right, so we're going to take a little grapevine now. So we're going to go step, behind, step, and touch. Step, behind, step, and touch. So it's 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and touch. 1, 2. If you notice when I step behind, I kind of turn my body back a little bit, so I don't get my feet caught in there. If it doesn't feel comfortable for you to do that, you can still do that. 1, 2, 3, and touch. Same count. Let's see if we can do that to speed now. So we're going to go step, behind, step, touch, step, behind, step, touch, touch, step, behind, step, touch. All right, perfect. We're going to add a little twist. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, touch, twist. And 1, 2, 3, touch, twist. 1, 2, 3, touch, twist. And 1, 2, 3, touch, twist. Now, if you didn't want to do the grapevines, I could just do the step in place. 1, 2, 3, twist. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and twist. And I could be holding onto a chair when I'm doing that, by the way. Perfect, so there's all kinds of variations. And march, march, march. Good. We're going to do a little mambo pattern here. I'm going to come forward and back, forward and back. 3 and 4. Now I'm going to take it to the side. Out and out, out, out. I'm going to take this to the back. 4 counts. So it's 1, 2 in place. 3, 4, back. 3, 4, back. And back. Now I'm going to pause here for a second and start on the left foot. So I come forward and 2, 3, and 4. Take it to the outside, out and back. 2, 3, 4. Take it to the back and back. And 2, 3, good. And 4. March it out. March, march, march. We're gonna do a little rolling arms with a punch. We're gonna go roll, 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 punch. Roll, roll, punch. Punch, roll, roll, roll. All right, last one. Now I'm gonna add that with a grapevine, or the step to the step actually. So I'm gonna go step together, step, punch, step together, step. 2, 3, punch, punch. All right. Last one each side. Back to center. Good. Watch it out. Give me a nice big breath. And exhale. Good. All the way in. Grab yourself a sip of water. Okay, so there's quite a few of you, I'm sure, that are from the line dance class. So just for giggles, we're going to do a real easy line dance, but we're not going to change corners because it'll be hard for you guys to see where I'm going. So we're going to do Cupid Shuffle. In Cupid Shuffle, I'm going to start on my right foot. I'm going to go step together, step together, step together, step, and touch. So now my weight's on that right, I'm ready to go back on my left. I'm going to go left, together, left, together, left, together, left, and touch. So my weight's now on that left foot, and I'm ready to go back on my right. So count-wise, it's 8 steps each time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You gotta touch. So on that touch, I'm not changing weight. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so my weight's now on the left foot. I'm ready to go to my right. I'm gonna do 4 kicks. So I'm gonna go kick, 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 kick. If you don't want to kick, you can do touch, 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 touch. Okay, then we have 8 counts that we can wiggle and move or do whatever we want. And then we start over again with the step, together, step, together, step, together, step, touch, step, together, step, together, step, together, step, touch. Now if in my chair, I can go step together, step together, step together, step, touch, step together, step together, step together, step, touch, kick right, kick left, kick right, kick left, funky arms or whatever you do for 8 counts, and then we start again. Okay, so you can do it standing or seated. This is called the Cupid Shuffle. Let me find it on my music here real quick. It's taking me 1 second. And after we do it a couple of times, I'm sure you'll be fine. Uh-oh. We had oh no, I have a music problem here. Bluetooth on. Come on. Sorry guys, 1 second. Bluetooth on. What is going on here? Well, we have technology problems, so we are not going to do the Cupid Shuffle. Next time I will have that straightened out. I don't know what happened. So what I want you to do now is I want you to go ahead and grab a sip of water, and we're going to grab our weights. And since I'm out of music, it'll probably be better anyways, because then you can hear what I'm talking about when we do the weights. And we can go ahead, you can stand up if you want. I'm going to go ahead and sit down for the weights segment here. You might stand up for a little bit of it, but I'm going to start seated. And let's start just with 1 weight on each knee. And you can have a water bottle or a soup, can of soup or nothing. That's up to you. So I'm going to do a little lift and lift. 3, 4, lift that knee. 5, 6, 7, and 8. On the switch, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Now I'm going to take those weights by my side, and I'm going to get it what I call a little running person. We used to call it running man, but I got in trouble for that. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and extend those arms nice and long, and just get that extension. If you want, you can actually kind of look back as you take those arms back and get a little more rotation in your body. Good, and then reverse it back the other way. Reverse it back. Perfect. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and come back to center. And I'm just going to stack both of my weights in one hand, or you can use just one. I'm going to separate my legs a little bit, and I'm going to stir the pot. So I'm going to go ahead and get a nice big circle there. We have a garden at my husband's school, and recently we pulled a ton of carrots. So I made a big, huge pot of carrot soup. So I'm stirring the pot. There we go. Good. Now let's go ahead and put both legs on one weight, and we're going to work our triceps, the back there of our arm. So I'm going to use one weight. I'm going to hinge my hips and move forward just a little bit. I want to get that elbow up nice and high. Okay, so from here, elbows up high, I'm going to kick back. Okay, so go ahead and hinge forward just a little bit. You want to kind of look down towards the floor. So figure out what I'm doing, and then go ahead and kick back and look down. Okay, so there's 1 and 2. Let's go for 8, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Bring it up. Roll that shoulder out a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to bring the weights down towards the floor, and I'm going to do a row pulling up. So still from that hinge position, I'm going to pull it into my armpit, keeping the elbow close to my body. Pull it in. There's 2, and again 3, and 4, and 5. Good. And 6. 2 more. 7, and 8. And bring those weights to the other side. You can kind of move that arm around a little bit if you need to. Now I'm going to take that left arm and scoot that side here. I'm going to kick back with the left arm, so I'm going to kick it back. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2 more. 7, and 8. Good. Now from the same position, we're going to do those upward rows. Okay, so I'm going to pull down, pull into the armpit. Try to keep the elbow close to the body. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Good. And bringing it back to center. How we doing? Everybody doing okay? So with weights, make sure that you kind of roll the shoulders out, roll that neck out occasionally, make everything feel good. All right, now I'm going to do my biceps. I'm going to bring the weights by my side. Okay, I'm going to lift them up towards the shoulders and take it back down. All the way up and back down. All the way up and down. Good. Keep them close to your body, kind of locked in by the rib cage there. And 5 and 6. Excellent. And 7 and 8. Good. Now I'm going to do them a little bit slower now. So I'm going to take it halfway for 1. So 1 and then up 2 and halfway down to 1 and 2. Good. Halfway up, all the way, halfway, and down. And 3, halfway, good. And 4, halfway. Going for 8, 5. So at any point, if you need to stop just for a moment, that's fine. Up 6. Or maybe you need to put your weights down and just use the weight of your arms. That's perfect. All right, here's our last one. That's 8. Good. Roll those shoulders out a little bit. Roll that neck. All right, so now I'm going to do a bicep with an overhead press. So I'm going to bicep up, press overhead, bicep down, bicep press overhead and down. Good. 3. And bring it down. And 4. Now, if your shoulders don't like that overhead press, I'm going to show you here, right here. I could do a press to the front. Okay. Up and press. And down. Up and press. And down. Last one here. And down. Good. Now I'm going to separate my legs just a little bit and bring the weights up close to my chest. And I'm just going to extend my arms down long. So down long, and 3, and 4, good, and 5, and 6. And for those of you who want to stand up, you can be doing any of this standing up also, okay, and 8, and forward. Actually, I'll finish up the weights by standing, but you can stay seated if you want to. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good. Back to center. Take it overhead. And 2, and 3, and 4, 5. Good. And 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Now I'm going to do a little bit different this time. I'm going to reach it either towards my knee or I'm going to come towards the floor, more towards the ankle. Okay, so you can pick which way you want to go. So I'm going to go towards the ankle and back up, and towards my ankle and back up. I'm just bending down about a 45-degree angle maybe. And down. I want to keep my head above heart. Reach down. Reach down. Perfect. Reach down. Last one here. And now we're just going to reach kind of across. And reach across. Reach across. And reach across. Good. All right, let's roll those shoulders out a little bit. Roll that neck. Yeah, that's good. All right, perfect. Okay, let's take those weights, palms up. We're going to work on the shoulders, the rotator cuffs. So I'm just going to take it out to the side and bring it back. Take it out to the side and back. And 3, and 4, go for 8 here, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Perfect. Now I'm going to add a little twist in this. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to roll my weights over and bring it back. Now, if you have some carpal tunnel issues that may not feel good, you can still just bring them in and out. Okay. Bring it out, roll it over, bring it out, and roll it over. Let's do 2 more. Out, and roll it over, and out, and roll it over. Perfect. All right, with the weights just resting on my thighs right here, I'm going to do some heel raises. So I'm just going to lift them up and lift. So I'm lifting those heels up off of the floor. If you can see my feet, lift them up and up. Perfect. And up and up. Now pulse it at the top. So you're going to pulse up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, bring it down. All right, so now I'm going to go up and we're going to do some exercises for the shoulders. I'm going to stand up, but you can still do it seated. I'm going to kind of demonstrate the standing position for these. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to have my feet right underneath my hips. I'm going to hinge back from the hips a little bit. I'm going to bring those weights by my side, and I'm going to take them out to the side for 2 counts. So I'm going to go out for 2 and up for 2, or out back in for 2. Back in for 2. I want to keep my gaze kind of down so that I have a nice line across my back to my head there. Okay, I don't want to have my head looking up towards the TV because I'm going to kink that neck. So maybe that's 6, the last count, and 7, and 1 more, 8. Good, and back down. This next one, I'm going to take my feet a little wide, and you don't need to do that if you're in the chair. That's fine. And I'm going to turn my palms towards my thighs, and I'm going to lead with my pinkies, okay? So I'm gonna take the arms out to the side. I'm gonna keep them long. Okay, so I'm gonna take them out long. And you just take them as far up as you feel comfortable. And again, any point where you feel like you need to put your weights down, that's fine. Okay? All right, some of you might want to add a squat here. That's up to you. And when I squat from a plie, I want to make sure that I'm going down just like I'm kind of sliding down the wall. Okay, so straight down. I want to have my knees going up over my toes. Okay, and straight down. Okay. So squatting is one of the most important exercises that we can do to kind of keep the strength in the thighs and the glutes and the whole gang there. All right, now this last one for the shoulders, I'm gonna turn my palms up. Okay, I'm gonna come up for 2 and come back down for 2. Up for 2 and down 2. And I don't need to do the squat. I can just be right here. I can also do it just sitting in a chair. We're gonna get the same benefit. We're still working those shoulder muscles. Okay? Good. Let's just do one more for good measure. Perfect. And come back to center. Go ahead and bring those toes back in. And move things out a little bit. Perfect. Then I'm going to turn my palms to the front. And I'm going to lift the shoulders, open that heart, maybe lift that chin a little bit. I'll have a little sway like that, just to kind of open things up. And then I'm going to come to the front and go around my shoulders and pull in my abs and tuck the chin into my chest. This is just kind of a nice little stretch, inhaling up and then exhaling forward. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to take those hands so they're facing to the back again, and I'm going to do some chest expansion. So opening up across the chest here. I'm just going to take it back and forward. Take it back. And 3, and 4, and 5. 2 more. 6. No, 7. 3 more. Forgot how to count. All right, and let's turn it around. And I get the shoulders lifted back, and I'm just going to pulse back. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, and we're going to do kind of a little twist type thing. I'm going to reach across, and I'm going to pivot on my foot so that when I reach across, my body and the weight are facing the same direction. And then I'm going to come back to center. I'm going to reach across and pivot. Okay, and in the chair, you're just going to kind of reach across. You can turn your body in the direction of the weight. And back. And pivot. And back. Good. And pivot. And back. And pivot. And back. Good. All right, now opening those arms again. So that chest is open, my palms are facing forward. I'm bringing the arms across the body for 2 counts. I'm going to go across for 2, a little bit lower now. Take it across for 2, and I'm just facing forward. Take it across for 2, and back. And across for 2. And take it across for 2. Last one, across for 2. Good. Now, just bending at the elbow, I'm just going to bring it right to the chest and to that shoulder across the body. 2, and 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 2 more, and 7, and 8. Perfect. Let's go ahead and let's put those weights aside. Grab a sip of water. And we're going to come down to our chair. And do a little cool down here. So just sitting in that chair, I'm going to do what I call a butterfly breath. So I'm going to interlace my fingers, and I'm going to just put that right underneath my chin. And as I lift my elbows up, I'm going to lift that chin up. Nice inhale. And then exhale down. Just a gentle stretch of that neck, inhaling up. And exhale down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Perfect. Now go ahead, extend that right arm up nice and tall. Good. Nice reach. I'm going to take the other hand, I'm going to reach towards the floor. So I got one hand up, one hand down. I could look up, I could look down, or I could just look towards the TV. And then I'm going to change hands. I'm going to take that left hand up, that right arm down. Get that nice long side stretch to the body. Excellent. Now I'm going to take that top hand and bring it across my body to that right knee, and I'm going to open that left arm to the back wall. Get that nice stretch. Ah, feels good. And bring that hand across now to the opposite knee, and reach back. Get that really nice stretch. Good. Coming back to center. I'm going to reach around on my chair. It could be the side of the chair, the back of the chair, and I'm just going to lift my shoulders and kind of lean forward a little bit, arch that back. Give us like a little mini cobra. Ooh, I got a good pop in my back. And come back to the center. Good. Roll those shoulders. Perfect. Bring the hands to the knees. Give me a nice little roll here. Nice little body roll. All the way one way. Now let's come back the other way. Nice little roll. All the way around. Good. Coming back to center. Now I'm going to take that right hand and I'm going to open my palm and I'm going to let my shoulder roll back and as my palm opens up. And then I'm going to roll it back forward. I'm going to turn that hand all the way over and roll the shoulder forward. And I'm going to lift it all the way up and roll it back. Then lift it all the way up and roll it forward. Good. I'm going to come to the other side. Lift that hand, palm up, roll the shoulder back, and roll forward. Excellent. And roll it back. My shoulder really rolls back as the palm opens up, and then the shoulder rolls forward. Good. Now, I'm going to put both hands together, but as we do that, I'm going to open up the palms. I'm going to kind of sit up on my pelvis. I'm going to lift my chin, lift my heart. And then I'm going to roll both shoulders in. I'm going to tuck my chin in, pull my belly in, and round it back. So you're open. Oh, good. Nice. This is a great exercise to do first thing in the morning. It lets everything kind of get moved. Get you moving and grooving. And take it to the back. Good. And take it to the front. Perfect. Go ahead and let's take that right heel out front. And I'm going to pull that toe in, get a really good flexion. So I feel a stretch in my calf, okay? This calf. Then I'm going to bring both hands to my knee. I'm going to come forward and just stretch that whole leg, that whole hamstring. And I'm just going to do a nice flat back. I don't need to round it over anything. Just a nice flat back. Good. And I'm going to switch legs. Pull that toe up. Hands to the knee. Go ahead, come forward. Get a nice big stretch. Perfect. Bring that foot back. Now, bring one hand, cross the bite to the knee, one hand to the hip. I'm going to get a little spinal twist. I'm just going to look over my shoulder, get that nice little twist. Good. And then we're going to come back the opposite side. And nice little twist. And then coming back to the center. So we're going to finish up with just a couple of Tai Chi breaths here. So this is real basic. So those of you who have done Tai Chi, this might be really familiar to you. Those who haven't, these are very easy. So I'm going to start with my feet kind of right underneath my knees in a horse stance. We could do it standing. I'm just going to do it sitting today. Maybe we'll try it standing another time. I'm going to bring my shoulders kind of down, relax, my hands relax. And I'm going to do, this is called open the door. I'm just gonna let those hands float up, sitting up nice and tall. And then as I exhale, I just let those hands float down. Good. I'm gonna let them float up. And float down. Good. On this next one, let them float up. Turn your fingertips up and face your palms together like you're holding a balloon or a ball. Bring it a little bit closer to your heart center. One of the ways I was taught was if you just hold like you're holding the top of your head, and then that position that your hands in, that's kind of where we start from, okay? And kind of feel, maybe you feel a little bit of energy there, maybe not, maybe. Okay, so now I'm gonna inhale, and I'm gonna let those hands just kind of come out to the shoulders. And then I'm going to exhale and let it come back in. You might see my body kind of rise and fall a little bit here. And exhale down. And inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Now keeping those hands kind of in that same position, the fingertips up, and think about your elbows have weights on them. So you don't want your elbows popping up here. You want your elbows staying down. We're going to do what's called the circle breath. On the circle breath, I'm going to take a nice inhale. On the exhale, I'm going to kind of roll the hands forward. Then I'm going to pull them up, starting from my hara, from my belly, and inhale up the chest. And then I'm going to exhale, circle out. So coming up the belly. And exhaling out. And inhaling up. And exhaling out. Good. Let those hands rise up. Opening the door. Let them go down. Good. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to finish with a little piano playing today. One of my favorite things to get the hands going and get the brain going. Get your hands over to the right, and you're going to play all the way across. If you've never been a piano player, here's your opportunity. So I'm going to get those fingers moving, and go play, 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 play. Play, 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 play. Now I'm going to flip my hands over. Okay, so I'm going to start on the left now. Play, 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 play. Play. Really move those fingers. Bring it all the way back. Play, 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 play. Flip it over. Bring him to the center here. Play all the way to the outside. Nice big open arms, big chest. Good. And come back. Excellent. Shake those hands out. It's always good to shake. Nice way to wake up in the morning. Gets everything going. Gets that blood flow. Shake it to the side. Shake it out. You can take the knees a little bit if you want. And that is it for today, guys. And thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday. You guys have, wait a minute, what day is today? Today's Friday. Yes, I'll see you on Monday. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I've had a hard time with not working on a regular basis, knowing what day it is. So, but it's been a pleasure, and we'll see you guys all later. Bye. I think. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, maybe we have a couple more minutes. I couldn't find a clock. Okay, so we'll do one more thing. If you guys are still standing there. Okay, so take the right hand on top of the left, and you can do it seated or you can stand. This is called embracing the moon. I'm going to soften my knees a little bit, drop the hips down, and I'm going to just kind of have like holding that little ball, and I'm going to just turn to the right a little bit from the torso. And I'm going to take that right hand, and we're going to flip that ball over. And I'm going to bring that moon all the way across my body. And I'm going to flip it over and bring it all the way across. And I'm going to flip. You can use that breath. So inhaling all the way across. And exhaling back. Soft knees. Now, if you're not comfortable getting that full torso rotation, I could do a nice little moon right here. Just a little embrace the moon and just get a little bit of turning. The hands start to feel a little tense. Take a breath and let it relax. All right. And we're going to do one more here. This is reach out. Reach up and down, embracing the moon up and down, something like that. Okay, so now I'm going to inhale. That right hand's going to come up, the left hand's going to come down. So I'm reaching up and I'm reaching down. Now notice I'm having a little bit of a crescent moon in my hands there, shape, and then I come back. And I might even sink my chi a little bit, just sitting in that squat a little bit. And I can do this seated too, so don't worry about that. And then I'm going to inhale up with that left, right hand's coming down, kind of about hip width. As I rise up a little bit, and then I come down. Inhale up. And down. Inhale up. And down. One more time each side. And down. Getting some nice deep breathing each day. Helps keep us calm and relaxed. Good. Let those hands rise up. And lower them down. Good. Lift those shoulders up. And roll them back. I don't know if that kept playing or not, but I just realized I had another clock in here, so it is now actually 12 o'clock. And we will see you guys all on Monday. It's Colleen signing out. If you remember that electric slide, 1, 2, not electric slide, cubic shuffle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, kick. And we will have music next time, so we'll work that out. Thank you very much. Bye. Okay, so how does this work? I'm going to end the stream.